Gormagat Caherlig. This evening has been one of those wonderful, exceptional occasions that we have here in the Senate, and one that we will remember for many a day, and the memory of it will stay with us. I want to welcome Lucia, Aloma, Roslov and Dimitro. You are exceptional ambassadors for your country, and you do your country proud. And your presentations here have been very moving and have filled any deficit of information that anyone here might have. I want to welcome the Ukrainian New Irish to the gallery, and indeed you were accompanied earlier by Councillor Granger, who had a major motion put through our council yesterday in favour of Ukraine. I want to salute you, Cathaoirleach, Senators Ward, Éireann and Dooley on actually travelling to Ukraine. And that was a very important initiative, and the courage that you displayed in doing that, and the empathy and the solidarity, and well done on that. I want to reference a point that Dimitro made in relation to Kingspan investment in Ukraine. I just want to emphasise that myself and my colleague here in the Seanad from Cavan, Senator Dermot Wilson, have strongly supported that initiative by Kingspan, and we've actually urged Kingspan to publish it so that it may encourage other investments in Ukraine. You are the victims of an illegal, barbaric war, manifested on so many fronts: genocide, sexual crimes of horrific proportions, kidnapping of children, every aspect of a dreadful, illegal, barbaric war. You display in the face of that war an indomitable spirit, an extraordinary courage, and we stand in awe of you. You are a very resourceful, resilient people. I had the privilege of speaking the first Irish person, and very early, in a debate at the Council of Europe on the expulsion of Russia. And I opened with the phrase, and I think it said it all: Russia has expelled itself. And that's effectively what Russia's done. Russia have expelled themselves from European values, from Christian norms, from any objective morality, and from international law, and from international bodies. I had the privilege of visiting in the past and being in beautiful Kiev and Kharkiv, and spent a few very happy days in Kharkiv, and it's shocking to witness what's happening in those places now. I just want to make reference to the fact that there's something in our DNA in Ireland that makes us understand you. We suffered, and you've suffered it too, a shocking famine. We lost 1 million of our people during the 10 years of the famine from 1840, you could say the period of it, to 1850. 1.4 million people left our shores. We had 1.4 million displaced persons, and we had a genocide of the other million. So it's in our DNA. We empathise, we get it, we understand, and we salute you, and we are with you in solidarity, and that's very much part of it. I support, and I want to finish quickly, but I support strongly, and we in Ireland support the sanctions. And the sanctions must be implemented to the letter of the law. They must be stepped up, and we in Ireland have to be willing to take sacrifices. And there's clear sacrifices for us in the implementation of the sanctions. We must support your candidate status and your accession to the EU, that you get candidate status immediately, and we do strongly support that as a country. And we have to support, as I referenced earlier, the rebuilding of your wonderful country, and the investment in that rebuilding, and the support internationally for that. So I consider this one of the most unique, wonderful, moving occasions in our Seanad. I salute my two colleagues who were at the forefront of organising it with your support, Cathaoirleach. And all I can say is, Slavo Ukraine.